Hey, Shalom Akim. This is Yabatazah coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, risking their life for the hopeful elect, enduring all afflictions for this ministry, as it is called to us on our behalf to endure all things, man. And that's what the premise of this video is going to be about, because, you know, us brothers, we're not always going to be like on top or, you know, on a certain level all the time. It's going to fluctuate, and it's going to be the trying of the spirit and things of that nature. And that's just the way it is in life, you know what I'm saying? It's the way it is. You know, we're not perfected. We're not made perfect yet, so we're still in this flesh. We're still battling thoughts. We're still that are contrary to the spirit, battling, you know, demonic spirits, evil spirits out in the realm that are surrounding us, you know, whether it be through the media, the certain vibrations Esau puts out. You know, that's the trials and the afflictions that us brothers face while holding this treasure, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, and being, you know, held in captivity in Esau's kingdom. We are faced with, you know, just utter bullshit, you know what I'm saying, man? Working jobs, payments, you know, having to, you know, buy food and, you know, things that are the necessities of life, you know what I'm saying, we have to pay for, work for, you know, but we know, you know what I'm saying, like everything has happened for a reason, you know, we went off. So now we have to bear the indignation of the Lord, you know, so that's just the way it is. We're subject to payments and cursed until Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back and redeems the elect, you know what I'm saying, and puts everything back in its rightful place. So basically, I want to pull out these two scriptures here, and that I have on the screen, just showing how we can get weak, you know what I'm saying, but through that weakness, Yahweh Shai is made strong, you know what I'm saying. His power is revealed. Why? Because we're going to pray and have faith. We're going to fight through that weakness, that weak state, all right, that weak nature, all right. And that's what, you know, this ain't nothing new to me, you know what I'm saying. Brothers that been in this thing for, you know, X amount of years, or not even that, you know, been in this thing for a year, you know, what those trials are, you know, what they're like, and what you got to do to combat against them. And that's through prayer and fasting and reading and watching videos and doing whatever it is to adjust, you know, in the society to continue to endure. So I'm going to start off with Matthew 26:41. It says, "Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." You know, so the spirit is willing. The spirit wants to serve and do things that are right, and continue, you know, making videos, you know, edifying videos, watching videos, getting on live shows, you know, communicating with Akim brothers and things of that nature, you know, but the flesh is weak, you know what I'm saying, and you know, Esau, his plan is to wear out the saints, like it states in the book of Daniel, you know, through, you know, work, you know what I'm saying, like working late hours, or just, you know, switching up your shift. You know, you get comfortable and you know, in a certain shift, and then you have to go work a different shift where it knocks everything out of whack. So all it's going to take is time and faith and prayer and fasting to adjust to that, you know what I'm saying, because his purpose is to throw us out, to get us out, you know, throwing us certain little monkey wrenches like that, you know what I'm saying. No, to the spirit, when you look at it, that's what it is, you know. Satan, you know, the demons, you know, evil spirits, they work in that way. So it says, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. All right, and temptation is to be tried and tested, you know. But we are, even if we're watching and praying, we're still drawn to temptation, and we have to combat it with these things that Yahweh is mentioning. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You go to Mark 14:38. It says, "Watch ye and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. You know what I'm saying? So that the point is that we are aware when you come into this thing of serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, there's a balance to everything. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tried. You're going to be brought to lower states. You're going to be tested. You know, how you're going to respond, how you're going to react to certain situations. And just basically just bearing the indignation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? So it's a constant battle. For any younger brothers that don't know, it's not going to be always happy. You're not always going to be happy, rejoicing, you know. But when you face with certain afflictions, you're persecuted for righteousness' sake. The scriptures say to rejoice and be happy, you know. But you will be brought to lower states. You will, you know, the spirit will get low. But that's where you have to fight back by putting certain things into action, the tools and the necessary tools that Yahweh Shai has given you. All right. So it's required of us to watch and to pray, and not only that, to fast, because fasting is a big major tool into combating against the flesh, demonic spirits, bad habits, etc. You know, and also it helps that your health. You gain more patience. I mean, you're able to discern or see clearly. You know what I'm saying? You're not distracted. You're focused. Your senses are more keen. You see what I'm saying? So these are the necessities that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai has given us: prayer and fasting, and to watch. And how do we watch? We stay focused on Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, reading, watching videos, edifying the Akim, you know, teaching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go right here to 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 5. It says, "But watch thou in all things." You see, so as Yahweh Shai stated in the book of Matthew and Mark that I just read to you, brothers, that was when he was about to be delivered into the hands of the Pharisees and the scribes, that Judas Iscariot betrayed Yahweh Shai. He was in the valley or the Mount of Olives in Gethsemane, and he was praying and being tempted. All right, and he told the apostles, because he would told them, "Hey man, you know, watch." He returned to where the apostles were, and they were all falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? So he told them, you know, watch and pray ye, you know, and to the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So he knew that we as individuals are going to fall into those low levels, but you know, certain brothers are going to be facing certain things, and they're going to be highly alert, highly keen, and they're going to be very aware. Certain brothers are going to fall into that spirit of slumber, but that's where you don't want to fall completely under. You want to fight back and combat against it, and that's what it's saying in 2 Timothy 4 and 5. But watch thou in all things, whether you're on your best day or your lowest day. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. You see, so it mentioned being watchful, enduring afflictions, and to do the work, whether you're on your best day or your lowest day. That's how we overcome the world. That's how we overcome the flesh. All right, we don't want to fall. As it says, the righteous man falleth and riseth up again. The righteous man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked fall into mischief. We don't want to be the ones that fall into mischief, where we're mangled, you know, and overtaken by that wickedness or that sin or whatever, that temptation, that trial. You know, we want to succeed. But Khan, you know what I'm saying? It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions. So when you're at your lowest state, you're being afflicted. Something is happening to the spirit, and you're aware of it. So you have to pray, you have to fast, you know what I'm saying? Communicate with brothers, watch videos, keep yourself preoccupied in prophecy, you know, because the world you being too much in the world can draw you out of the truth. You'll be sucked into the pollutions that you have escaped. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that all of us brothers face, and we all can relate to. But that's why we have to pray for one another. We have to, like I said, Yahweh Shai already said it, watch and pray, and to fast and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make full proof of our ministry, and that full proof is going to be through us enduring to the end, and you shall be saved. That's the only way. We ain't never going to know. You know what I'm saying? Because we can say whatever we want right now, but scriptures say he that endures to the end shall be saved. So that's when we're going to actually know that we're saved. So we have to do everything in our ability to make our calling and election sure. You know what I'm saying? So let me bring that out real quick. This is 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. You see? So we have to how was it stated? 2 Timothy 4:5. Watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full of thy proof. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're gonna never fall, is by being watchful during afflictions, and to do the work as an evangelist. So I'm gonna leave it with that. I hope it was edifying to you brothers out there. Whatever you may be going through, keep fighting, keep pushing, don't give up. Because we know that the devil, he's like a roaring lion, and he seeketh and devouring, or he seeketh those that are being weak to devour them. You know what I'm saying? And we know that the same sufferings and afflictions are accomplished in our brethren. So hey, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai succeeded, Job succeeded, and many other prophets of old that were written for our learning and our comfort in the scriptures. We know the end result of those men. They were received into the blessings and the glory of Yahweh.